64 interesting facts about women. Oxytocin is believed to have a more significant impact on women than on men, which may be why women associate sexual attraction or sexual activity with romance and love more than men do. Women are better multitaskers than men. Only half of women surveyed in the UK could locate the vagina on a diagram of the female reproductive system, which is really bad. 20% of women in the US earn at least $5,000 more than their spouse. Every 90 seconds, one woman dies during pregnancy or childbirth. All of the 20 richest women in the world, except for just one of them, inherited their money from either their husbands or their fathers. 1 in every 6 women has been a victim of sexual assault in the US. Women speak about 20,000 words a day. That's 13,000 more words than the average man does. The average woman in the UK owns 19 pairs of shoes, but only wears 7 of them. 30% of adult women surveyed reported they had some pain the last time they had sex. Women in Niger have an average of 7 children, which is the world's highest rate. Over 80% of women wear the wrong bra size. In Russia, there are 9 million more women than men. 40% of births in the US come from unmarried women. The first computer programmers were actually women. Women spend nearly 1 year of their lives deciding what to wear. Women cry on average between 30 to 64 times a year, while men cry between 6 and 17 times annually. Israel is the only country in the world to draft women into military service. Women live longer than men partly because their immune systems age more slowly. Instead of chest pains, heart attacks in women have nausea, indigestion, and shoulder aches. 3% of women in the US are pregnant right now. A woman's heart beats faster than a man's heart. Women experience significantly more nightmares than men and have more emotional dreams, our research has found. The woman who underwent the world's first successful womb transplant became pregnant in 2013. Women spend over 4 years in total of their lives menstruating. Women have more taste buds than men. Women who snore during pregnancy are more likely to have smaller babies, according to a study done. Some women can have a genetic mutation which causes them to see millions of more colors. Taller women are more likely to get cancer, according to a study. An average woman in the UK will own 111 bags in her entire lifetime. 30% of pregnant women crave non-food items, an eating disorder called pica. Every 13 minutes, a woman dies from breast cancer in the USA. 40,000 American women might be allergic to a man's cum. Jamaica, Colombia, and St. Lucia are the only countries where a woman is more likely to be a boss than a man. Women can get pregnant even 5 to 8 days after having sex. Over 800,000 women served in the Soviet armed forces in World War II. Gender equality in the workplace could add $4.3 trillion to the US economy by 2025, a study conducted in 2016 found. The most children a single woman has ever had was 69 kids. In China, women who remain unmarried in their late 20s and beyond are called Zhengnu, which means leftover women. The United Arab Emirates has the biggest gender imbalance in the world, with 219 men for every 100 women. 68% of women say they would have an affair if they knew they could get away with it. Miami is the only major US city that was founded by a woman. Women were first allowed to participate in the Olympic Games in 1900. Heart disease is the #1 killer of women. In middle school, 74% of girls express interest in science, technology, engineering, and math, but when choosing a college major, just 0.4% of high school girls select computer science. Worldwide, women earn US $18 trillion but spend US $28 trillion. 1 in 3 women in the US regularly watch porn. The average woman generates 300 pounds of tampon trash in her entire lifetime. The smallest wage gap between men and women is to be found in New Zealand, where it is under 5%. The modern concept of women shaving their armpits only began in 1915. St. Lucia is the only country in the world named after a woman. Women who get breast implants are 3 times more likely to commit suicide. In the 19th century, doctors treated hysteria in women by inducing orgasms. This is how the vibrator was actually invented. 603 million women live in nations where domestic violence is not a crime. Women are 50% less likely to access the internet than men in poor urban communities. A woman's hippocampus, central to memories, mood, emotions, grows in sync with estrogen levels as she goes through her menstrual cycle. The buyers of the 50 Shades of Grey books are over 85% female. The first female governor of a US state was elected in 1924. Breastfeeding actually changes the way a mother's brain works, making her more attuned to the child's crying. A woman's vaginal muscles can take up to 6 months to get back to their normal shape and size after childbirth. In the US, it's estimated that women account for 85% of consumer spending. America's first female mayor was elected in 1887. A group of men nominated her as a prank, but she won over 60% of the final votes. Dirty water kills more women worldwide than diabetes, AIDS, or breast cancer. 90% of Iceland's female population went on strike on October 24, 1975, demanding equal rights. They did not work, they did no housework, and they did not look after their kids for an entire day. For more videos like these, please subscribe to our channel. The subscription link is in the video description below. Subscribe.